shit for you today. We got Nazis in space, the Iron Sky. We got inauguration time. There's only two genders now. We have shit. There's a lot of immigrants running. They running like that. They got soldiers at the border. People was crying like, oh, they didn't let me in. I'm like, hey, we gotta hold on. There's too many of y'all over here right now. What else we got? We got Zuckerberg. We thought he was gay, but he likes looking at Bezos' wife's titties. What's up, Zuckerberg?
Or maybe he wanted those.
Yeah, he all about that meta. I found out why they was trying to shut down TikTok. Because these fools invested in Meta. So I think Meta is going to try to buy TikTok. So they can just censor you some more.
Maybe.
Everybody who in the party that voted to ban TikTok also purchased 350,000 shares of Meta and shit. Like they purchased shares of Meta and then they voted against the TikTok. Which is very fucking suspicious to begin with. Right? It did. I think the news of the hour, though, for right now, I think what you want to start off with, dog. Like, I would start off with Trump, but there's a lot of executive orders. We'll get into that later on, huh?
A lot of them, but
right now, man, I don't know if y'all watched, but there's a movie out there. It's called Iron Sky. Now, I don't know if y'all watched this movie, but apparently it had to have been a pretty popular movie because they made a part 2. Right now, how many times Nazis can be in
a lot of part 2s of movies that weren't good? But
well, you didn't like the Tremors, but Tremors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Just the first one.
The first one was killer. I ain't gonna lie to you.
That was trash.
Kevin Bacon and that other fool was standing on the rock, jumping rock to rock to rock. Oh, the budget on that shit was $0.
They did a good job.
Yeah, but it was all right, huh?
It was all right.
Well, if y'all ain't watched Iron Sky, let me give you a free preview of what it is. So Iron Sky is a movie where the Earth is pretty much being kind of destroyed and they're fighting a war against Nazis. But these are not regular Nazis. These are a breakaway civilization of Nazis that went to the moon and lived in the moon. And even you remember the guy Tom Green? Remember Tom Green, right? My bum is on your lips. My bum is on your lips. That guy?
Yeah,
remember that guy? That guy was in the movie and he started a church and the church was it was like an AI church where like their Jesus was Steve Jobs. Like, oh hell, Steve Jobs. So it was a crazy futuristic movie. If you ever know anything about like Hitler and all that the communist stuff, man, you know that I'm not gonna say it's conspiracy theory, man. This is just like another part of the same story. I guess it's just a part of the same story where supposedly, I don't know if you ever heard this story, where they actually did have, like, this is for real life. This is not the Iron Sky movie. I think the Iron Sky movie came because of the real life situation. Okay. So the real life situation was that they got in contact with some kind of extraterrestrial beings or whatever, and they wanted to take over the world with them. And so they gave them the technology to be a breakaway civilization. They ended up, if you know anything about Project Paperclip, you know that we ended up getting a lot of scientists from right. And that's not for no reason, right? That's because I believe what really happened was they really won the war and they just infiltrated, because you can't be the winner. You can't rule the world and everybody know that you took it. You got to do it slickly. This is evil genius stuff. See what I'm saying? I can't let you know that I'm ruling you. You'll fucking eventually get your sources together and attack me. But if you don't know who the fuck is ruling you,
You don't know who attacked.
You don't have no. You ain't gotta attack me. Evil genius stuff,
Evil
man.
genius stuff,
But this is on the evil genius level. This is on some other stuff right now. But the whole deal was that everybody went crazy this week because apparently Elon Musk is out here. My heart goes out to you. I don't know if you do this and then you say my heart goes out to you. Does it still count? What we're talking about was a degree radius.
Yeah, that's a degree.
So it's like if it's too high, you're probably in it. If it's like this, I don't know. They kind of go hard. They go high up here, and then they go up. They don't really go to the heart and then go that way.
I don't know, man.
Well, look, man. I'm gonna show you the video of him actually doing the shit. Nah, hold on. Don't switch it yet. Nah. Hold on. Before I do those, I need to find.
I don't know, man. I feel like, that was a rough one, man. That's all I gotta say.
He looked kind of suspicious, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Dangerously close, man.
You think? Nah, hold up. Like, no, it ain't. To some people, it's not dangerously close. To some fucking people,
it's dangerously close.
It's what it was. It's not dangerously close. It's
like I say, if you just watched it without the words, the audio, you're gonna take it the wrong way.
Now I can't find the goddamn video, man. Well, fuck it.
Like he was just so proud of the moment, he just lost himself.
Well, he's a fucking look. Elon Musk is a nerdy, autistic. He can't even walk right. He can't talk right. He doesn't have good gestures. Like he's very robotic, bro, in the way he moves, man.
I don't know. Now you're trying to say he's fucking.
I'm just saying. Look.
Probably was a prime robot.
He like to do something. He goes like. He moves like this, bro. Like he's not smooth in his transitions. When you know, I move my hand, I'm moving like this, smooth. He's like this. You know what I mean? That's that nigga's weird, fool. He's not a normal person. If he was a normal person, he wouldn't want to go to Mars, dog. Come on. You know what I mean?
You
like,
be not normal to go. To Mars.
You gotta understand, dog. Like. Most of us out here are this guy is self-taught all kinds of stuff. He didn't waste his time looking at booty holes and assholes online, dog. He wasted his time studying some shit and making it happen. So his mindset is somewhere else. Like it's not like he's not like a normal dude, like to me.
No, he's not a normal dude.
Right. So he does fucking weird things. Now, am I going to give him an excuse? First of all, you can't go by whatever somebody did like that. You also got to go by their merits. You got to go by what kind of character they have. You got to go by what have they done? You know, what have they done anything good? Have they done bad? You know what I'm saying? You can't. Oh, he did this. He's a fucking shit. It's over. He took us to Mars, but hey, fuck that. I don't give a fuck about Mars. He did this. What kind of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? So it don't make no sense to me, right? So I can't judge the man off of one goofy ass fucking hand gesture. Here's the problem, right, with conspiracy theories. And I can't find the fucking whole video. Y'all gotta find that video yourselves, man. I'm just gonna show you these other ones. So
which one are you looking for?
This one's fine. This one don't have no music, huh?
It had audio.
But not like a real music, huh?
No music.
All right, so look. Here's a comparison, right? Well, the top guy, he's not a Nazi dude. He's just an actor, right? But I'm pretty sure he studied some Nazi shit, and he's like, oh, this is how they do it. Now, this don't quite look the same to me, but I'll play it. Now, the angle right there, he's getting there, bro. I think there's an angle. It's like Nazi, not Nazi. Nazi, not Nazi. It's dangerously close. Like Nazi, not Nazi. Oh God, his angle. But if you look,
Thank you.
Elon, man. I don't know about, man. That look close, bro. Like you could have been a part of that movie right there. Just bald headed your ass up, put you a wife beater, and you'd be already there.
But when you watch it, yeah, he's a little off, man.
He's goofy.
Because that was a goofy salute, even if you try to do it right.
Even if you say it has to be the goofiest Nazi salute I've ever seen in my life, right? But then he says, my heart goes out. You got to listen to the whole speech. If you just grab that part, you can make whatever you want out of it, right? But he had a great little speech. People clap. They didn't even notice that he did this shit. Till later on, somebody's like, oh, he saluted the Nazi. But if you don't believe me, we got like a self-proclaimed scientist here who says...
What's his name? That's what I want to know.
Who?
The guy.
I don't fucking know. Hold on.
Near here, I'm going to be breaking down this video from the inauguration. I'm not sure what the hubbub is all about.
You don't know what the hubbub?
And what really matters here is...
I'm gonna have to believe that this guy's a scientist because he said, "What's the hubbub?" So when somebody says the hubbub, I'm like, "Damn, this nigga's smart."
What you get from
He went. You don't learn those kind of fucking words out in the streets. You learn that shit in college. Hubbub.
That's some scientific lingo.
That's in the scientific community. Everybody knows that if you say hubbub, like high IQ. Just.
All right.
That nigga knows every fucking element in the elemental chart, bro. He knows everything, bro. He knows how many protons and neutrons all that shit has. All right, so he said that this is a danger zone.
All right, let's hear what you guys say.
All right, but you said there was no hubbub. But there is a hubbub because now you're saying there's a danger zone. See, this guy is messing me up already. All right, science guy. All right.
Tell me, science guy.
The angle. Now, the danger zone here is about 135 degrees. We can see.
That's close.
135 degrees. Do you agree? That look like 90, bro.
No.
Because he's leaning like this. If you lean like this, that's 90.
Well, he's twisting his
Because
body
he
too.
didn't even throw. You're supposed to just throw your ass up like that fool leaned. That's a different type of Nazi then, dawg. That motherfucker has been hearing that song Lean Back too many times.
Probably.
He leaned back. You're a Nazi. All right, so he said 135 degrees. It don't look like 135 degrees.
I don't even know.
that right here. Okay, now, in Euclidean terms, this is what we call the Nazi index. Right? If you have an angle, any angle that goes beyond 135 degrees, then boom, you are a Nazi.
Hey, I had to call in the experts, the scientists. He's talking about the degrees. If the degrees, Nazi, not Nazi. Oh, man, it's so close.
Oh, man. I guess that proves that. He's not a Nazi.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
He's not at the degree, man.
He might. Hey, man, you know, I'm a firm believer that some of these movies are actually more true than they're not. Actually, I think that, you know, I think the opposite. You know how people say, life imitates art? And I'm like, no, you're stupid. because art imitates life, not life imitates art. Life can't imitate nothing. Life is everything. You have to imitate life. The deal is that these people imitate life because they already know that this type of technology exists, and then they put it in the movies, and then they tell you, oh, that's fictional, but it's real. So it's a psychological psyop where you think that things aren't possible because, oh, that's only in the movies. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's evil genius.
Just like this guy.
Who, this guy?
Scientist guy. That's evil genius right there.
I don't know if he's evil genius.
There's a fucking line, man.
I just think he put too much thought in this shit. Like, hey, bro, like this. He really didn't need to be a scientist. Really, he needed to be a mathematical angle genius over here. But like,
But here, we have not reached that index yet. We're not in that space yet. However, anything above 135 should be considered in support of the Third Reich. I'm talking about things like futons, reclining beach chairs, the time 250 on the clock. All of those are Nazi propaganda. Elon, however, does not reach that far. Now, not only that,
he's not lawn chair fall.
Yeah.
All right.
but look at the inverted parabola of the mouth.
Inverted
Right?
parabola.
With someone
Okay.
with genocidal beliefs, we would expect at least 10 degrees of additional concavity in the
10
front.
degrees. I didn't see this whole video, man. Hold on. Hold on. He's talking about degrees. So he'd have to be more.
Upset. More angry.
I
I can't even make my mouth.
can't even do what Elon doing right. I can't act that goofy, to tell you the truth.
No, he's saying he has to make his frown more frowny.
Yeah.
That's
He got to look more, you know,
more Nazi-ish. I'll put that in my dictionary.
yeah.
We don't have that. Instead, anybody who's studied 101 geometry knows this. Instead, we obviously have an upside down smile, right? An upside down smile. So clearly, I don't really know what the hubbub is about. Also, this is just a one-off thing, as you can see from this video.
No, he did it 2 times.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did it twice. He did do it twice. I'm telling you right now. He did it for the people in the front.
Yeah, in the back.
And he's like, oh, the people in the back don't know I'm a Nazi. Salute you niggas too.
Nah, you were too high. You gotta be a little low.
Yeah, but I hit my chest. Like, I didn't do it like that. I don't know how they stand up straight like
Yeah,
that.
that's another thing too. They gotta have that commanding
Straight.
form. And
then that fool threw his hands, but he threw it straight.
And you,
You know, Elon threw it to the
Yes,
side.
yes.
He leaned. His shit was down.
and normally they take that.
I tell you what, man. If I was a Nazi and he was in my crew, I seen him throwing up the gang signs that horrible, I'd have to go check his ass.
You got. You
The
gotta
Nazi,
go.
hey, right now the Nazis, I gotta go over here and check them. Like, hey, motherfucker, you didn't go to the Nazi tutorial. We don't do like sideways shit, motherfucker. You look straight up, 135. You didn't get the fucking Nazi handbook, motherfucker.
Oh no.
He didn't get it. He didn't get the Nazi
Oh, yeah.
handbook, man. So he didn't get the Nazi handbook. That's fine. Anyway, we switch it back though.
No Nazi. Let's just say that.
What you think? What you think? Nazi or no Nazi?
I say no Nazi.
No Nazi? I say half Nazi, dog.
But science has proved you
Half
wrong,
C's.
man. He proved you wrong, man.
Hey, this nigga's half C's, I think,
he's,
bro.
He's almost there.
Yeah.
Don't do that again, okay, Elon?
It's like if you put your hand like this, you're good. All right. But if you do this,
He should.
that's half C's.
After
That's half C's.
C's.
That's you're half gay, right? I look gay right now, and I ain't even trying to. You know what I'm saying? Just this right here. Look at this.
That's why I'm slowly inching away from.
Yeah. This. If you're like this, you're almost there, though.
Almost there.
He's almost there. Just a couple more degrees, and he'll get it. Look, I don't know. I don't think so, man. Cause he like
Like
It's too many not Nazi shit that he says for him to be a Nazi. You know what I'm saying?
Evil
Like he
genius.
says too much more un-Nazi
That
shit.
could be evil genius, man. Lead you astray. You don't know.
But this, you gotta know a little bit about this guy.
I don't know. But
I think they're making it too, like
I
he
don't think
said.
so.
I think I don't see what the hubbub is.
I'm not gonna use that word.
The hubbub. What? Hey, he sounded cool when he said it,
No,
man.
he didn't.
He didn't.
No, he didn't.
Well, I just always think if you're sounded like a genuine person anyway.
Maybe. He can keep that.
All right, so we going straight from Nazi
Straight to this bullshit.
to titty Nazi. Now I'm gonna scientifically break down, and I don't see what the hubbub is. Let's check it out. Well, let's see the picture first. Oh my God, what you looking at, Zuck?
Why is she dressed like that?
Like what?
Why she got her shit out like that?
She don't really got her shit out.
That shit's out, man. That's her bra.
That bitch did put a bra and just a jacket over it up.
That's what I look like.
Hey, this motherfucker got a bra and a jacket on. What you expect Suck to do, man? I can't even blame him, man. Take your peek, baby.
And it don't even look like maybe. It's
But the
blended
problem
with
is, though, this fool is a fool, bro. You don't fucking... If you're gonna be in front of the cameras in inauguration, you don't take the peek, though.
He did screw up.
He fucked up. Them titties were looking too good, bro. They were right there. I bet that motherfucker puts on some meta glasses tonight and goes and grabs them hoes, right?
Probably.
I'm gonna jump into my virtual world. I'm gonna get with Jeff Bezos. I think that's Jeff Bezos' chick, right?
I don't know. He was sitting right next to him.
Yeah, it's him. And then it was her, and then it was Jeff Bezos. And this fool right there that you see right half-ass right
Yeah.
there, he was talking to Bezos.
Okay.
You'll see it in the video right now. Anyways, what do you think you're looking at?
Only one thing could be looking at, man. He's definitely looking at her titties.
You think so?
Yeah, there's no way he's not looking at it. Cause, alright, man, I can't defend this guy. I'm trying to think of a way to defend him. I can't.
I defend him because I thought he was a fucking punk ass nerd that didn't even like girls. Now look at
Oh,
him.
you're defending him because you like girls.
Yeah,
Okay, I can see that.
yeah.
But
Well, he
I'm-
kind of
but I'm trying-
look. All right, it looks bad because you got a picture of him, but he only really looked down for like a second, bro. You can't get mad at him for that, though. Look, let's look. All right, look, boom, one. I didn't even count 1 second, bro. How many seconds you count? Hold up. Let's go.
That's probably
How many seconds?
probably less than a second.
One. I can't even get to two, bro.
Less than a second. That's it.
Okay, you gonna get mad at him for less than?
I'm not mad at the dude. I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying.
I ain't saying, bro.
He just
like,
asked if he kind of took too long looking.
man, he did.
He glanced.
He tried. What he is he trying to be slick?
She's guilty though, man. That shit is out, dog. That shit is out.
Why you want to blame her, man?
Look, you can't go out in public.
I'm gonna tell you, like,
Get your shit out and not expect somebody to look at you. I promise you, she walk out in the street like that, everybody's looking. Everybody's looking.
not everybody.
Everybody's looking.
Yo, look.
You wouldn't look. Open just like that. It's open just like that.
I mean, look.
Cleavage out.
If she's right next to me, right, and I reach over there to talk to Bezos, and I do this, and your titties is like right there.
You gonna see it. You gonna look.
I'm gonna look down, bro.
Oh,
I'm
come
gonna look
on,
down.
man.
I'm gonna look down like I dropped $1. Hey, where'd that go? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I dropped something.
Hey,
man.
Zuckerberg, you cool, man.
You all right, man?
all
Don't
right.
let these people get you down.
All right.
I don't know.
She should have covered it
Hey,
up.
I don't know. I know you've been taking some Taekwondo classes, but I know Jeff Bezos working out. He look fucking tough too. Maybe y'all want to get the
Celebrity deathmatch.
little celebrity death match going on here.
I don't know.
I'm saying, man, look. I'm glad you was at the inauguration. I'm glad you're back on the winning team, but I can't forgive you. I can't forgive. I know I had another video, and I know y'all probably have seen it, but
This one here?
huh?
Wanna go back?
Nah.
What video you got? With Mark Zuckerberg.
Nah, it was the one when he went on Joe Rogan when he was talking about. It's this one we don't want to play.
Oh, okay. He probably blocked it.
You probably restricted it, huh?
Yeah. He probably blocked it so nobody can see his whatever he did on that video. What do you do on it?
Not what he did, it's what he said.
What do you say?
You didn't see that Joe Rogan interview?
Nah, I didn't watch it. I don't.
All right, we straight up came out. For everybody that was like, oh, y'all are always on the conspiracy theory. Y'all conspiracy theories. They're not trying to censor your free speech. They're not trying to do that. For all y'all that are like that, he straight up came out and admitted that that's what they did. But for forever, everybody that was like, if you're saying that, oh, they're not doing that, how can they do that? It's impossible. You were wrong once. Conspiracy theorists, 38-0.
38.
I don't know how many. Can't keep up.
That's thousands.
At this fucking point, it's infinite, It's like, they ain't been wrong yet. They might have been wrong about a couple little things. I think, well, here's the deal. If you're doing a psyop, if I do some shit, and I gotta dismiss your shit as conspiracy theory, I also gotta throw smear campaign out there where I'll throw more conspiracy theories of stupid shit that don't make sense to debunk you, to get you off track while you're trying to look for shit. We're like, they're probably bullshitting too.
Yeah, you gotta go through a lot of trash.
Right. They'll have to put more trash so you can not be able to go dig and shit and find. Like if you see a tree in a forest, right, and you're like, I can probably find, that tree was next to that rock. Or like you go somewhere, right? Oh, the fucking Walmart was right here and the CVS was here and there was a McDonald's here. I know where I here is where I put it, right? But now if I know that's where you put it, I just go over there, fucking blow up the fucking Walmart, McDonald's, move them hoes around, and now you don't know where the fuck you put whatever it is you put. I changed the whole scenery around, and now you don't know where the hell to go or where was there you were at. It's just confusion, bro.
I see what you're saying. That was a little much, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying like you go somewhere and you put a marker down and you know where you're at,
Right.
and everything looks familiar.
And
So when you go over there with the
throws a bunch
information,
of dirt over your marker, now you gotta find your
yes.
marker.
So now you're here and you started gaining momentum on your marker, but now you can't find it. And the people can't find it. Nobody can go find it because I threw too much shit around there. I moved shit around. I fucked all your shit up. Just to make it hard, dog. That's what he did, right? So Zuckerberg said, oh no, and then they were saying, oh yeah, people in the Biden administration. I can't believe you ain't heard this. People in the Biden administration. He said this. People in the Biden. I wish you can find the video, but it wasn't the fucking Biden administration or the CIA or some shit was calling, Facebook or whatnot, and he's like, yeah, they were calling and yelling at my employees and yelling at people and threatening people and to the point we just had to do what they told us, whatever. I'm like, he tried to make it seem like he didn't know or he didn't want that to be like that.
So he took himself out the equation and said his employees were being threatened.
Right, because he says he don't know about everything all the time.
Yeah, but everything goes through him.
Right. I mean, I don't know if everything goes through him,
He's got to, he's CEO.
But he's not like the. This other CEO. I think he sold his share. Like there's shareholders. There's other people involved.
Okay.
It's not just him anymore.
So he doesn't have.
But he's the face of Facebook. He's the face of Meta. He's the Steve Jobs of that shit.
But he doesn't really put his.
So you got to take the fall for it regardless. You know how it is at work. Even if you're the boss and your people fuck up, you know whose fault it is? Me, nigga. The boss, right? The boss
right.
it's the boss's fault because
you're directly over them.
Yeah,
he's not directly over them.
I don't know if he is or not, but I don't remember. What I remember is him saying that, and then not really my point. My point, him saying that, and then he said that they're trying to be more friendly, more open. They're gonna do everything in their power not to do that shit. They're gonna do this. They're gonna do that, right? And in my mind, is kind of thinking like, even Joe said some shit like, well, after you do something like that and then you just turn around and be like, oh yeah, it's my bad. Like, do you still fucking expect people to be like, oh yeah, no, he's cool now?
Some people do that shit.
Like,
but most people.
So it's like, is he cool now? But I don't, that's my point though. Like, that's my shit though. I was like, wait a fucking minute, bitch. You did this shit for 8 years. Now that Trump's coming in, he's probably gonna send fucking what's his name, Patel, and his CIA friends to find out if you did do all that fucking shit or more of it. So he kind of like confessed to it first,
right?
Right. He kind of took himself out of the fucking equation of, hey man, I didn't know, or it's already over with anyway, and we're fixing it. So. You know what I'm saying? Like he kind of,
the crime was done though.
Right. But like, so now it lets me know that he don't give a fuck. All he gives a fuck about whoever the fuck is running his ass, he's just gonna go that way. Whoever the fuck got the power, that's who I'm fucking sucking balls on. Even Trump said that. He said he went over there and he kissed my ass. You ain't even heard that fucking Trump say that?
I didn't hear that.
Oh, you don't be hearing a lot of stuff. Look, Trump said in one of his speeches, he's like, yeah, old Zuckerberg. He said, hey, can I come to Mar-a-Lago? Can I come to Mar-a-Lago? He was begging me to come to Mar-a-Lago. He came to Mar-a-Lago. Can I bring my beautiful wife? He's like, yeah. And he came over there and he kissed my ass. He was like, sir. And I don't know why, but I just, for somebody to be like, I just believe Trump when he says stuff like that. Like maybe he didn't, obviously he didn't fucking pucker up and look at Donald's ass like he was looking at the other pair of titties this inauguration, right? He wasn't doing that, but he wasn't kissing ass for real, right? But it lets me know like he did go over there.
Suck up.
Right. And what better platform to come on than to come on Joe Rogan and denounce himself from the bullshit, right? Because that's like the biggest platform there is.
Right.
This motherfucker's playing some type of chess, bro. Meanwhile, we over here, we only got checker pieces. So we gotta, try to play that game too. I think. And you know who else is playing chess?
Who else is playing chess?
Motherfucking Donald J. Trump. My man's playing chess out here. Yeah, see, you think he crazy, right? It sounded crazy. He's like, oh, I'm gonna fucking rename the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. Which sounds stupid. Nobody really gives a fuck, right? Like, in my eyes, I don't give a fuck what you call it. It's still the same body of land. I mean, I don't know who. See, in my own brain, I'm always like, y'all really think that I care that you call this place Earth? I can call it whatever the fuck I want to call it. I know what it is. In a different language, it's called something else. You only know English, it's called Earth. right? No, Spanish, it's a different, not called Earth. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck do I care what you call it?
But there's a
I
reason
don't
why-
care, right? Nobody really cares. But it sounds like some crazy shit to say, right?
Right. He called it that for a reason.
Right. Like, I'm gonna buy Greenland, nigga. Canada gonna be the 51st fucking state. And I'm gonna call Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America. Why? Because we there. We drilling there. It's more, you know what I mean? I don't know. But
you said it earlier. You know why the reason. You know the reason
yeah,
why
I'm
we
setting
did
it
that?
up, though. Setting it up. So, but then you got to throw other crazy shit in there and then throw that one. Now, you can't just say one crazy thing, right? Because it'd be too suspicious. Like, what the fuck? Why would he just say that? You got to say several things. So you say the Canada, Greenland, Gulf of Mexico. Now you sounding wild, bro. Now they don't know where. They don't know what angle you're playing. They don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're over here playing chess. And so one of the big things that he was saying, right, was drill, baby, drill, right? And we do a lot of drilling down in offshore in Gulf of Mexico, right? But you know what? Fuck it. Oh, Joe parting everybody Biden. He signed all kinds of orders to stop drilling and shit, right? A lot of it. But he stopped drilling and all that stuff and regulations that he had put in and all this kind of shit. All this red tape. It's for the Gulf of Mexico. So if you change the name to the Gulf of America, well, then it fucking null and voids all your red tape bullshit. That's gone.
That's genius stuff.
That's what I think anyway, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
You'll know when he starts drilling.
I don't know. Like, I don't know, but it seems that I don't believe that somebody would just say some stupid shit like that. Like, hey, nigga, I'm just going to change. Oh, what else he say? Well, I want to fucking take Panama Canal back. I'm like, oh, why you name it Panama Canal, nigga? like, it's just like, it wasn't in a gift. But he's right, though. He's like, oh, we gave him the Panama Canal, but everybody uses the Panama Canal. I remember learning about it in school and stuff, right? Did you remember?
Yeah. It's a shortcut.
Right. So you don't have to go all the way
South
around.
America.
Right. So it's useful for the whole fucking planet, is it not?
So pretty much the whole world.
But if you have to go through that, do you have to pay them fools? Is that how? Is that what's going on with the money situation there?
You pay a tax to cross that. Yeah, people that operate that.
Like, hey, you want to take a shortcut? I got you, but you gotta maintain. You gotta help. We had to help with the taxes to maintain this motherfucker, right? Also help the people here that are helping out. So there's a certain kind of tax to maintain it, but I know it's like the fucking the toll roads and shit. It's like you already made an excess amount of fucking money, and you just keep on adding more and more and more. But okay, but I get it. He's like, oh, he said something about they've been fucking with China. They've been letting China, whatever, right? China. He's like, we didn't give it to China. We gave it to Panama. Now they're misusing it. So I'll just take it back. Which sounds crazy to me, too. But in a way, I mean, I don't know, man. I think, I don't know. Every day I kind of like this fool a little bit more, man. It's like,
no fucks given.
I like the thing he says, man. He's like, look, I didn't think it was fair, so we made it somewhere where it was fair, right? He also said some shit like, I say, these people tax the shit out of us and all this. So I'm putting taxes and tariffs on them to make us rich, America rich, and all our people rich. Instead of they're getting everything for free and we're making them rich. He's like, I'm gonna tariff those motherfuckers and they're gonna give that money back to y'all and we gonna be rich. Fuck that shit. So like,
I'm done with that.
God damn, nigga, like this motherfucker says all the right things, bro. He's like, I wanna be I wanna stop all the war. Man, I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, does Biden say this shit? You know what I mean? Nah, what he does is he pardons everybody. Yeah.
His whole family, wasn't it?
I don't know. His pardons are up to like, I don't know if it's in the thousands already. I know, last time I seen the number, it was like 800 something pardons since he's been in office.
Yeah, he did quite a bit.
Yeah, way more than everybody else. But yeah, he pardoned his brothers, his sister-in-law, all his family.
Yeah,
And basically, you pardon your family. Why would you pardon your family, man? I mean,
but
if you pardon your family, is to
can you pardon someone who wasn't convicted? Does it work like that? I couldn't get the answer on that one.
well, hold up. You can pardon somebody that's been convicted. You can pardon somebody who hasn't been convicted.
Yeah, but don't they have to be arraigned first so you know what?
No,
their
because
crimes are?
when you fucking take the pardon,
But
it's an admission of guilt. So in that you're convicted. In the pardon, conviction it really comes with it.
Right, I get that. All I'm saying is,
Yeah. So even if you're not convicted,
so let's say the president pardons you, right? But no one knows what you've done. It says, "Hey, I'm pardoning him." Does it stated in the pardon what you've done to be pardoned for, or it just says that you're just pardoned?
that's crazy.
That's what I'm trying to understand. If you see where I'm coming from,
Oh, I see what can you see that on there?
you think I have to read that?
So the executive clemency powers. All right. So the president cannot grant pardons for violations of state laws. President cannot grant pardons for violations of state laws.
So that means you can only pardon federal crimes. That's what that means.
Okay.
So if you violated a state law, that you have to.
You had to do that time.
Kind of like have to do that.
When the president grants a pardon, it erases any punishment and guilt of the pardoned person.
So that part.
Well, hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Hold the hell up here.
That guilt part got me.
It erases any punishment. Okay, I got that.
So if you already did
And
time,
guilt. Wait a minute. If I feel guilty, how the fuck does a pardon make me feel not guilty?
I don't think that's the case. I think it's like if you were guilty of a crime. I think that's how that works. But that's my point to my question that I asked is, if he pardoned someone that wasn't guilty of any crime or paid any punishment, how can you pardon someone like that? That's where I'm confused.
No, yeah, I get it. Is the admission of guilt?
Yeah.
You
gotta come out and say, yeah, I did that.
Right,
and
but it's like it
it
erases your admission of guilt.
Right.
Which is crazy because in order to have an admission of guilt means you have to have guilt to begin with. You know what I'm saying? And it can't be guilt. Really can't be erased. Like if I murder you, nigga, and I feel guilty,
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I don't think
it don't really
I
fucking matter.
I see where you're coming with this, but that doesn't make sense. You can't take someone's guilt away. You can only take away.
Yeah, but it's the guilt that it's the court guilt. Like you're guilty. Yeah, guilty shit. Right. Yeah, but it doesn't. The way they write it on here doesn't.
Yeah, but that still brings me back to
stupid.
my point
Right.
that if person wasn't guilty, how do you pardon that person? That's what I'm asking.
Well, here's gonna be your answer right here, right? It also restores the civil rights of the pardoned.
Yeah. So let's say.
However, a pardon does not remove any offense from a person's criminal record.
So the criminal record stays with you.
But what I'm understanding about a pardon is if you take a pardon, right, you're naturally admitting to you did something wrong. Otherwise, why would I take a pardon? Why would you, if I did nothing wrong and you're like, hey, I'm going to give you a pardon. I'm a bitch of a fucking pardon for what? What I need a pardon for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, what?
Why would I need a pardon unless I was guilty of something? That's what I'm saying. So once you give somebody a pardon,
Yeah,
all right, you're saying, all right, but what
you're
you're saying is if they haven't been committed a crime, how can you give them a pardon?
Yes.
They just ain't been caught, nigga.
But that's still my point.
Okay.
He hasn't been caught, right?
But when you take the pardon, you have to plead guilty to the whatever the fuck it is. Now they don't have to tell you because it doesn't become a public fucking record where you fucking got caught and went through the court system and it becomes public record. Now I have to tell you because I'd rather tell you personally than somebody go to the public record, find out, tell your ass, tell the world, and I didn't tell you nothing.
So it's in public record.
Right. That's probably why they have to tell your ass.
See, that's what I was asking.
But if I know you did something and I just pardon you, you would have to admit your guilt first, because otherwise I would just tell you, fuck off, dog. I don't need your pardon.
It doesn't tell you that you have to admit your guilt.
No, but that's what it is.
I understand.
You can't take a pardon without admitting guilt, because otherwise you wouldn't need the pardon.
But they haven't said anything.
Well, that's what they don't say right there in that stupid page there, right? There might be like a whole bunch of other shit.
Right, I'm talking about like the people that Biden pardoned. They didn't say anything. He just pardoned them.
Right, but because they don't have to say nothing because it's not in public record.
So that would never be in public record. So you'll never know what they did.
No, the reason he pardoned them fools, and we all know the reason he pardoned these fools.
Yeah, I know
the reason he pardoned these fools. What was he pardoning them for?
Well, it's like his son and everything for all that shit he was doing with the laptop and all that. I know he pardoned him for that. That was the whole point. Right. But they never said
what the family
he was guilty for that. For all the shitty business deals they were doing too. You know he was involved with China and all that. They never proved.
See, that's what I'm saying. They're all involved in just some sort of.
But they never.
Child ring.
That's what I'm saying. They never.
They're involved in some kind of fucking money laundering shit.
So you're actually wondering why they were pardoned in the first place.
Right. But whatever crimes there are, they're like high ass blue collar fucking crimes.
Federal crimes.
That really don't. Like, you're not gonna find out about it, bro. Especially if it's not public and they haven't gone there, and that's why you want to pardon them, because you don't want. He didn't pardon them because he likes his fucking family and his brothers and shit. He pardoned the motherfucker so he can clear his trail. They don't catch you, they don't catch me, nigga. They catch you, I'm fucked. So yeah, I'm gonna pardon my business partners. That's why he pardoned Dr. Fauci, which is the one that pissed me off the most. Right? Mm-hmm. Now, what is he guilty of if he got a pardon?
They never said.
Exactly, right? So everything that he was accused of being guilty of, he's guilty of. And that's why he got a pardon. There's no other fucking explanation.
But to me, that's I don't think that's right.
Yeah, that's like a fucking free card, dog. Like, to get the fuck out. I don't think you can
pardon someone if they never actually admitted their guilt in public. I don't think that's right.
You think they should come out publicly
and say why I'm being pardoned?
Yeah, man, but you gotta understand also, bro. They fucking pardon like all right. That's like 5 or 6 or 10 of the fucking people, bro. This dude, 800 of them, 800 people have to come out.
I hear what you're
and
saying,
fucking say, hey, yo, this and that.
That says you had to already be punished or be presumed guilty for you to even be pardoned. So what he did makes no fucking sense.
So, like, pardoning the January 6th dudes
because they already been.
It's
tried.
all right.
Yeah, they already been tried, right?
Right.
So you can pardon them because they've already been tried.
Right. They're in jail,
guilty. Yes.
and then you get pardoned,
Yes.
and everybody knows why you're there because it's public record.
Yeah, they know why you're being pardoned because you committed a crime, and the president sees fit to pardon you for it.
Yeah,
but these motherfuckers haven't even been presumed guilty.
But they pardon you.
pardoned?
Supposedly, they pardon you when the punishment doesn't really match the crime. Like the dude that just walked into the January 6th, he's like, I just walked in there. I didn't touch nobody. I didn't fuck with nobody. I didn't break anything. I just walked in and then I walked out, and that fool have it like fucking years and years and years in prison. He been in there for 3 years already for just walking in and walking out. And so he got pardoned. That seems fair, right? That seems like, hey, hold up.
My biggest thing is I just feel like you have to go through the court system, proven guilty, serve some sort of punishment is what it's saying there. But none of these people he pardoned did that. They've never even gone to court, as far as I can tell. How can you pardon someone that didn't even go to court? They didn't even get tried.
I don't know, man.
It makes no sense to me.
Motherfucker, when the fuck does any fucking thing this fucking bumbling fucking fool, fucking goddamn bumbling, fumbling Joe pardon everybody Biden? When the fuck did that nigga ever make sense? So I don't even know why you're trying to make sense of this motherfucker.
I'm trying to make sense of how he got away with this shit.
Yeah, well, none of the shit that this motherfucker has done has made any sense. So fucking pardoning somebody that hasn't even fucking been convicted of any real fucking crimes is just another part of his fucking bullshittery. Right? I mean, come on, dog. When did he pardon these fools? In the last 20 minutes while this fool was giving his fucking walking up on stage giving an inauguration speech, this motherfucker decides to pardon 20 people in the last 20 minutes. You see what I mean? Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense.
No, that don't make no sense either.
I know why he did that.
No, that don't make no sense either.
I just want to know why he's allowed to pardon people.
Because he's a fucking president and he has immunity and all that. He's the commander and fucking chief of these nuts. And so he says, hey, jump, I jump.
I guess that makes sense. All right. Like, just like you upset at Fauci getting pardoned, I'm upset at this motherfucker's getting pardoned too, but it is what it is, man.
Hey, man. At my state, I'll be like, hey, yo, bro. Should just threw a pardon in there for me too. Just a preemptive pardon. Leave the pardon in the desk. Be like, hey. Whenever he gets in trouble, I already have a pardon. You know,
That's probably what he did.
That's what I
I'll
do.
give you a get out of jail free card just in case.
Yeah, I just put it right there. Like, here you go. Here you go, fucking Monopoly, man. Skip go. Did not collect 200. Straight to jail.
No, they collect that 200. These motherfuckers are crazy.
Oh, man.
But anyway, we got good news. TikTok is back
Is it?
for an extended period of time.
Hey, man. TikTok was gone for like a day and motherfuckers were making videos about them fools crying about it and everything.
I guess they didn't know it was coming. I mean, they've been talking about it for months.
Well, let me just, how much time we got? About an hour?
Yeah.
What is this?
It's what?
This.
The blue shit? Just click on one of them. They'll go away. No, just click on one of these. They'll go away. And go back.
No, I'm asking.
What the fuck do you do?
That's what I'm saying.
How do you do that? Yeah, you need to get that cable for your phone, man. I'm about to melt down this computer.
What is this? I'm asking.
I don't know.
You just sent it.
Oh, I sent that for you to watch. Yeah.
No, nigga, this is the.
Yeah, that guy almost got killed. Look at that shit.
When was this?
I don't know. They don't give you dates. They're just showing like 3 major assassination attempts.
Oh man. Yeah, so I don't know, man. What else did Trump say in this shit, man? There's another thing he said that I like. He said from now on, there's only two genders, male and female.
Why y'all make it sound country?
I don't know why, man. You know.
I don't know. I was starting to get lost in like that 1,658 genders out there. So I'm glad he
Hey,
kind
look.
I'm glad.
Man, we ain't been on the comments and shit. So
I had it set up on the other one then. Okay.
somebody hitting us on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that one. Bitch ain't shit. Yay.
Is this, who is it?
Yeah.
Who is it? Is it? Oh, it's the same person.
Same person.
Oh, it's Angel.
They trying to.
They trying to fuck us down.
Yeah.
Damn, they trying to fuck us down. Hey, no, so now there's a. But why does this fool have to announce that? It's so fucking crazy. Like imagine the president come out. Hey, from now on, there's only two genders. Like, what the fuck is going on? That somebody has to tell. That a president has to get on national stage and tell all of America.
Obvious.
That's
I don't know what happened to the world for that to happen, huh?
You see, that's what fucks me up. I don't care that he came out and said it. The fact that he had to say it means more. Like, it's like he really had to say that. He really had to say that there can't be no dudes in women's sports. He really had to say that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the world we live in, man.
Nah, I don't live in that world, though.
Well, not anymore. It was.
No. I don't give a fuck, nigga. But I'm saying, yeah, that may be the world, whatever the fuck the world does. That's fine. But the world the fuck I live in, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that one. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even encounter none of this ever.
Oh, that's because we're in Texas. I don't think we're going to ever encounter that.
Motherfucker, go your ass to Austin. Go to Austin.
I've been there, but I didn't encounter that.
Oh, you didn't go past. You didn't go.
There's a certain line
You didn't go to that other street.
There's another street somewhere.
Nah, I don't know. I don't know.
You gotta go look for it. I ain't looking for it.
Sometimes you be getting lost, nigga.
Never get
I had a homeboy. He got lost, and he got a flat tire, and he's not a big man. But these two transsexual men with big. Hey, you need some help? Change your tire. You kind of cute. He was like, hurry up, change the tire now. We gotta get out of here. I already told y'all, man, if one man can hold you down, two will fuck you. So, yeah, that goes for trans niggas, too. If two trans hold you down, nigga, one of them is fucking you.
Oh, Jesus. Glad I
So-
ain't go get lost.
Yeah, don't get lost, man. Don't get lost. Whenever, like, you're walking, right? And all of a sudden, starts getting a little bright and shit. And there's a lot of colors and a lot of music and a lot of fucking ravings start going. And you fucking turn your fucking bitch ass back around, dog. You don't went too far, dog. The street ended. The party ended about 2 blocks that way. You thought you were going somewhere special?
Oh,
Nah.
Is there a club out there? Let me go find out.
Yeah, oh my. What is that? Is them strobe lights? And chaps with asses out? What is going? Let me go find out. You finna find out some shit you don't want, sir.
Like that guy in that video. He got raped.
You got what?
Remember that video you showed me? That Spanish dude? He said he got raped. They pulled him in the corner and raped him. And he said he liked it, though.
Oh yeah, man. That was crazy. He's like, what's the? I forgot the video. The video was like, hey yo. me interviewed you, and he asked the guy he was interviewing, he was like, what's the craziest thing that ever happened to you, man? And this was in Spanish, and he was like, the craziest thing, huh? Oh, man. When I was walking by here, you see that alleyway right there? And he was right there in the same spot. Which made it suspicious, like, what? Are you back here looking for something? Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ever goes back to the scene of the crime. He's like, yeah, they took me back this alleyway right here. And they violated me, man. He said they raped me, man. He's like, you want to know what the fucked up part about it is? I said, nigga, that's fucked up enough. But yeah, go ahead. Tell me the more fucked up part about it. You know what I'm saying? That's already fucked up. He's like, it's that I liked it. Me gustó. I'm like, yeah. I didn't think it could get worse, but it just did. Like he really liked it. And after he said it, it fucked me up because he pointed at the alleyway. Like, he was right next to the alleyway. The alleyway was like right there, right? And I'm like, you back here looking for the same nigga that raped you or what, dog? Like, who the fuck? Bitch, you ain't just... And he was just hanging out there. He was just hanging out on some shit like, bitch, you fucking looking for that motherfucker, ain't you? Like, cause he was just hanging, right? The dude came by, he's like, hey, man, what's up? And he was chilling on this little... I don't know what it was, man. Like, maybe one of those electrical boxes in downtown or some shit you just chill on. It was like this. And the guy came asking him a question. So I knew he was there looking at the fucking alleyway because he pointed at the alleyway that way. I'm very observant, bro. I know what's going on. I looked, I said, ugh.
I'm just waiting for
Yeah, he waiting for the dude. He was waiting for the, because le gustó. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. You gotta see that video.
Yeah, that was fucking hilarious. Have you seen it?
You showed it to me.
Oh.
It was hilarious.
I had to translate it though, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
That motherfucker there, bro. Now, I don't know those some. See, sometimes I watch videos like that and I think to myself, they could be like one of those videos where they're not, it's like a skit.
Right.
Right? But we're like unknown people, like not actors. Because I've seen plenty of skits like that, right? They look fake. They fake an accident or you know what I mean? Because people like watching people fall.
Right. I understand that.
Well, you know, maybe this was just, hey, I'm going to ask you this question, give me this story, and just make it your own. Because it was funny.
Right.
But it's also very embarrassing. Yeah. So as a man, I don't know if you would want to say that on camera, right? So it's like, it makes it seem like a skit, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it just...
I see what you're saying. Certain things that I don't know if anybody would actually say on TV.
Right. Unless you pay me a little money, I'll say that shit and I'll go on my business, right? Like, say you give me a little money, right? You're like, hey, man, I need you to do this little skit. I'm not going to say that shit, nigga. It's not going to blow up. Well, it might. Well, you know, I need the $100. Give me $100. I'll say that I got fucked with booty, I got hurt. Like, I wouldn't, me personally, not for no 100.
That's what I thought.
Fuck up my reputation. Nigga, man, hold up, man. Motherfuckers might believe this shit. But why? Hold up, man. You gotta, man, you can't believe that's what, even this guy, like I'm saying, I don't know if I believe it 100%. You know what I'm saying? Was it funny? Yeah, it was funny. It was hilarious. But was it true?
You can argue that all day.
I mean, was he a Nazi like Elon or was he bullshit? You know? Which one is he? You know, I don't know, man.
You the only one could tell because he was talking in Spanish, so you can tell if he was sincere. Right?
It just
sounded like he was sincere.
I had to watch it again and watch his sincerity.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. See
nah, because you can kind of tell that he knew that he knew that what he was about to say was gonna make you laugh. He knew he hit it like a punchline.
Okay.
You know, he kind of is like, he's like, oh, you want to hear something else? You went crazy here? What? And then he did that dramatic pause, and then
Okay.
I liked it. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of like either he's a really funny guy type of guy, or he knows how to hit the.
I don't know, man.
You know, he knows how to hit the marks, bro. Because you got to get a little dramatic pause, right?
Yeah.
You can't just say. You know what I mean? Like if you got to do a joke, it you have to build it in a way. It doesn't just.
I agree with you on that one. That's probably why it don't feel like this shit's real, man. Because I don't know any person that go through that and just make a joke about it.
Well, I don't know, man. It's because look. First of all, it made it seem like it was one dude that got him in the alley and raped him. I'm like, dude, it was one dude. Like, you'd have to knock me the fuck out, right? And then I wouldn't know if I liked it or not. Right? Like, one dude ain't gonna rape you, dog. You know, you're fighting to the death of it. But like I said, if one man could hold you down, maybe he did get raped. Maybe it was a big ass dude, and he's like, hey, motherfucker, is this your family and shit? You know, he could have did it that way. Like, I'll fuck up and kill your whole family, you don't give me that.
You still gotta die.
It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
You still gotta die though, buddy.
Yeah, nah,
I don't think.
die.
Yeah, you say I'm gonna kill your whole family. I said, you gotta die here. Yeah, I'm still not giving you my booty hole.
Yeah. I just ain't. I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know, man. That's what I feel like. It was fake. Kind of feel like it was fake. I don't feel like anybody would just come in and just blurt.
Right. But it was funny.
Oh yeah, it was funny.
It was fucking
It
hilarious.
was funny.
He's like, what'd he say? Why would he say that? Yeah. It was one of those things. But anyways, you done? All right, look, I'm gonna don't shut it off,
No, I'm not.
cause I'm gonna do another skit for the TikTok afterwards.
All right.
So yeah, man. So probably next time we'll do some executive orders or more of that shit. But appreciate everybody, man. Please subscribe and like a couple videos or whatnot. Go to YouTube and subscribe if y'all can.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Also find me on TikTok at 2MF Ers Talking and
I have to spell that out.
yeah, it's
Or have
the
to-
number 2
All right.
MFERS and then the word talking, all in no spaces. And yeah, help us get to 1,000 there at least. Also, I'm going to on TikTok. Whoever follows me, I'm gonna follow them back. So we're just trying to go live on there. It's 1,000 on there. Yeah. So appreciate that. And like I said, like the first 10,000 people on TikTok, if you follow me, I'm gonna follow you back. You like my shit, I like your shit back. Whatever it is you do, I'll do it.
All right.
And I appreciate everybody. And thanks for hanging out, man. It's two motherfuckers talking. And we out this beat.